Right, let's go get ourselves into Orzammar, shall we? Oh, before I do, so I'm not... I know we looked up if wins in the other games. Is Sten in the other games? Is Sten in the other games? This character does not appear in Dragon Age 2, although the player has to fight several Qunari squad leaders of the Sten rank. However, there are several passing mentions of him. Appearances: Dragon Age Origins, Darkspawn Chronicles, Dragon Age 2 mentioned, Dragon Age Those Who Speak, and Dragon Age Until We Sleep. I'm guessing them two are books / novels, I think. I'm assuming they're novels, so I'm just not gonna... Right, let's carry on. Oh, there's a Reddit post about... I know it's not canon, but in Darkspawn Chronicles DLC, Alistair doesn't recruit Sten, but we can see him in Denerim. Oh, okay. I think we can assume that whatever the choices of the player, he escapes his cage somehow. Okay. So he is seen in the DLC at least.
What did your uncle say? Is he doing what you said?
Shh, not so loud.
So who's listening? I don't see any soldiers around, do you?
I'm listening.
tired of whispering.
Look, I'll tell you about it later. Not while you're yelling about, that's for sure.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to your king. No, I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Why have your people retreated like this?
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endrinidukan returned to the Stone Knot 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false kings. Kings? Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
Your bluster won't work on me. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will. But
Okay.
take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Okay, we'll kill
We'll
them.
need to fight shortly. It will be done. Yes.
Probably going to be a waste to do that.
Defend yourself!
As you said.
There we go. Oh, health. Thank you very much. That guy doesn't have a loot. Doesn't look like it. Cool.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all
A
humans
week?
so touched?
Bloody
You are
hell.
free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Right.
Atrost Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Okie dokie. Thank you for that.
Show some pity for a poor old man. Show some pity for a poor old man.
Yeah, I'll give you some money if it lets me.
Spare a few bits for an old man.
I wish I could.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. Get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
So, tell me, you have any children, grandchildren, I don't know, great-grandchildren?
What would make you think I have any children at all? You have to know I've spent most of my life in the circle of magi.
You just seem like the grandmotherly type to me, I don't know.
I suppose I'll take that as a comment on my demeanor and not my age.
Mages aren't forbidden to marry or anything, are they? It's not such an outlandish question.
Isn't it? What sort of man would marry a mage, do you think?
Well, how about another mage? There are just as many men as there are women within the circle, as I recall.
That sort of union is not encouraged. Although that does not stop us from seeking out each other's company from time to time.
All right. Suddenly you don't seem quite so grandmotherly to me anymore.
Good. I would hope not.
I love all the banter. I've said that every time I hear it, but
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
oh, lovely.
Idiots. I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that soddy fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you Surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
Proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Should get going.
Yes, you should.
Right, new quest. Oh. We got 2 new quests then. Or was it 1? Speak to the Lords of the Assembly. The leadership of Orzammar is in chaos. Addressing the Assembly seems like the likely place to start looking for a solution. The Chamber of the Assembly is in the Diamond Quarter. Okay. Prince Balin is one of the 2 men who could take the throne. To earn an audience with Balin, you must speak to Vartag Gavorn, his second in command. Vartag may be found in the Assembly Chamber, which is in the Diamond Quarter. Okay. That basically says the same thing. Okay. Good to know. There's shops here, isn't there?
Excuse me, do you...
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop, I hope.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Okay. Ooh, flawless lightning. No, we've already got lightning, haven't we? Oh, what attack damage, I mean. That might not be too bad either. 10 constitution? Wow. +6. Oh. That 87 sovereign. Wow. No wonder it's so good. How much money do we have? 125. That will leave us with just under 40. Sure. Body injury gets 2.
You look like you're not from around here.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask them?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Okay. You know what, let's quickly go do that. I met a young dwarven woman named Dagna, whose biggest wish is to study magic at the Circle of Magi. Even though dwarves are incapable of doing magic, she wants to study its theory. You agreed to go to the Circle to ask them if Dagna can study there. Let's quickly go do that, shall we? Oh. Floor carving.
Wow.
50 XP.
So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
Yes, this is Orzammar. And we're about to leave. What is that? Cool.
For the love of paragons, please.
I tried giving you some money, I'm sorry. The game just won't let me. Circle Tower. First Enchanter Irving.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
All she wants is to study the theory of magic. She is aware of this, but her interest has not waned.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She wants to learn. No. She wants to learn, that is a worthy goal.
I cannot deny anyone, dwarf or human, the chance to learn. Knowledge should not be withheld from those who seek it. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Oh, no. Thank you, First Enchanter.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Forgive me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Right, let's go give Dagna the good news, shall we? At least we can fast travel into Orzammar and not walk up a whole mountain again. Right, she said... Don't we need her parents' permission, maybe? Oh, bloody hell.
Hello, how can I... Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me
Indeed.
what they said.
First Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Urelden in the 13th century.
Bloody hell.
I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
I wouldn't mind saying that, but nothing. The mages need every ally they can get.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
Yes, I am gonna quickly go check on her, see what she says. Then we will carry on looking around Orzammar, I think. No, we have to go outside, I think. Oh, underground. Okay. Yeah, I have to go out there, annoyingly. Verlouden. Circle Tower. Who's gone live now? Don't know that person.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done...
Let's see if we can go find Dagna, shall we? Oh, Quartermaster.
You really killed all those I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Alright, let's trade. Let's get the health potions as much as we can. Don't really have much money for recipes now, but sure, why not? Oh, injury kit one. Should have got that when we saw it. Nothing there for us.
So, I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Wardens saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blights. This is our chance to show that we will fight and die for our home, just like any other Ferelden.
Right, we have to go up. I've forgotten, why is she like that? Why is she just lying there?
Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
That's not sounding good.
Come on, you've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Touching those abominations. It's wrong.
Oh, stop being such a wimp and get your hands dirty. I think we have to go upstairs? Maybe? She did say with the tranquil, right? That would be here. No? Okay. Can't go that way. I'm guessing she doesn't go straight to the tower. Well, let's get out of here then. Because she's clearly not here yet. Unless I've just not bothered. I know I've not really bothered looking, but I kind of want to just carry on the Orzammar quest line. Hey, Cullen!
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
I would have thought Dagna would be in the library. But clearly not. Unless she's in... I don't know. Ah, there she is.
This circle is amazing. Thank you so much for making this possible.
You're very welcome, Dagna. Hope you enjoy it.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry. The men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
That's disgusting. At least get a clean pair or clean the old pair. Right, back to Orzammar we go. There was another quest over this way, wasn't there? Other than Dagna's. No, it was over where she was after talking to her.
Ancestors guard my
one over
son,
there
for
too.
he is lost in darkness. Mothers keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return? Your son is missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Do you want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I am a Grey Warden, that's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Okie dokie. Mother's Hope. What about this person?
Smell. Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Can you smell that over what would probably smell like sulfur from the volcanoes and whatnot? never really been to a volcano, so I have no clue if they smell like sulfur and whatnot, but... yeah, maybe. Surely they would.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaper it controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Okie dokie. Ooh, another shop.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Let me see what you have in store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
I don't have very much gold left, to be honest. Wait, did that... ooh, a dragon bone. Offhand. It's slightly better, but I do extra damage against dragons, so I'm gonna keep the Duncan's dagger. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, I haven't given equipped the life drinker yet. That's leaving my gold a little low. Guess we should start we need to go to the Diamond Quarter, don't we? How do we get to that? Figures, imports, Diamond Quarter. Oh, Diamond Quarter, there. These shops. Janar's, Armorers, Tapster's Tavern. There's an Armorer's next to us, that one. Oh, and he won't talk to us, would he? Unless he doesn't know that we told his daughter to just go for it.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Jannar, do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
You should know, she left for the Circle Tower.
What? Do you even know what you've done? She's castless now. She can never marry, never work, and never be a part of this family again. My daughter is dead to me now. Leave my store. You're not welcome here.
I figured.
You monster! You sent my daughter to the surface! Now she can never return! Get out!
Whatever quest that's for, I don't think I can do anymore. Let's see if I can load. No, never mind. That, I'll have to do everything I did here again. Alright, that one's the tavern. So let's go to... Maybe I shouldn't have told him. Oh well. I really need...
I am afraid not.
Key required. Okay. Right.
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
Sure. Sure they would be.
So the closer you live to the surface, the higher class you are. Unless you're actually on the surface.
Adele Helmi.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Okay.
News of the hour. Questions remain.
Ooh, weapon rack. Sure.
Balin's involvement in King Endrin's death. Possibility of patricide scandals shocking.
Lady Dace.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Okay. Oh, is there carvings above each door? No, just that one, apparently.
A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Balin.
I would love this game to get a remake and have this as one giant area. You could probably do that now with Royal Palace, right? We have to go that way, as I think. But let's see where else we can go first. Ooh, what's this place? Favorite. We did get told to go here.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Okay. Orden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dusttown. They couldn't know the value.
Dusttown? Okay. Ooh, let's have a look for books that we can interact with. There's one there. Are we able to go past this way? Apparently so. Don't mind me just getting XP. In praise of the humble nug. What is a nug? Legion of the Dead. Dwarven Faith. Wall of Memories. Traditional Dwarven folk songs. That's probably locked, right? Yep.
It's done.
Let's talk to this person first.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I could try to find them.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord.
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
We'll see what we can find.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
I would like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Chantry's charities could greatly aid Orzammar.
Brother Burkle said as much, but Orzammar is more than capable of caring for its own.
What harm would it do to let him preach?
Wherever this chantry has spread among humans, it replaced all beliefs preceding it. Were we to let these preachers into Orzammar, how long before the ancestors stop hearing the voices praising them?
As a true. But the chant must be sung from all corners of the world. No, I'm not sure.
So far, the world has done quite well without your maker. I am in no hurry to change that. Now, if there's nothing else...
Let's try and intimidate, but I don't think it will work. Would you rather wait for a human army to convert you?
If you are trying to threaten Orzammar from inside its own walls, you are sadly lacking in any understanding of tactics.
Let's talk about something else.
I am the man to ask if you wish to access the memories of the ancestors. What is it you would know?
Let's talk about Orzammar, Lord Shaper.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What's the difference between an ancestor and a paragon?
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to paragon. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
Are there any paragons in Orzammar now?
There is one paragon of this generation, a woman named Branka. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status. She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned. We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn. They were once our highways beneath the mountains. Now the darkspawn claim them and few venture there, except your order, who enter the deep roads when they retire, so they can die slaughtering as many darkspawn as possible. The Paragon Caradon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle, but Caridin's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more. They are to us what a colony is to surfacers. At the other side of the old empire, during the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us. I will settle your mind if I can, Warden. The Shaperit guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has. Ah, you return, Warden. Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. We were a great but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems. And I will settle your mind if I can, Warden. Your presence here...
Oh, shit. How long has that been muted? Oh, whoops. I don't even remember muting the mic. I must have hit a button on my keyboard. Whoops. Right, as I was just saying, I might have to, I don't know, I'll probably still upload this video. I'm gonna end here. And have something to eat. And when I'm back, we will carry on. And hopefully I've not muted myself next time. So, to everyone's watching, cheers, and until next one.